Hey, White Plains friends, it's Pastor Kelly Lyn. Looking forward to this coming Sunday, July 6th, as we continue our new sermon series inspired by Brené Brown's best-selling book, The Gifts of Imperfection. I've heard from so many of you that have already had the book or have revisited it. Some folks found that it's actually on the Wake County Public Library's book group for the summer, which is pretty exciting. Probably has something to do with how many of you tried to check it out. I love that. Well, through Brené Brown's research, she shares the chief characteristics of people who are living wholeheartedly. And that's what we're calling this series, Wholehearted, loving God and loving our neighbor with everything we are. And last week, we explored one of those characteristics called Guidepost number 1, Cultivating Authenticity by letting go of what other people think. So this week, on July 6th, the guidepost number 2 is Cultivating Self-Compassion, letting go of perfectionism. Whew. Well, if you have ever struggled with the fear of failure, anxiety of inadequacy, this sermon is for you, and I am preaching to myself. Brené Brown's really helped me expand my understanding of perfectionism because it's really not the same thing as striving to be your best or striving for excellence on a team. At its core, perfectionism is actually about trying to earn approval and acceptance. We'll also look together as we consider what it means to cultivate self-compassion, the difference between the Wesleyan theological concept of Christian perfection and how that's different from perfectionism. Because for John Wesley, he understood that we're already good enough because we're made in the image of God. Working toward or going on toward Christian perfection, as we often say as United Methodists, that's only possible if we've already received the assurance that we are okay with God, that we're enough just as we are. And then we can try to grow into more and more of the likeness of Christ. We know we'll take as many steps backwards as we will take forward, and God already knows that. God already knows our imperfections and our failures and loves us anyway, so that we're free to keep on seeking what it means to know and love God and our neighbor more and more. I hope you'll join me this Sunday, July 6th. Peace be with you.